You didn't think popping Often with Lofton was going to leave you guys hanging. With all these players getting into the top 5% and knocking you guys out, you didn't think I was going to leave you guys hanging. Today, ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at how to get into the top 5%, the updated version. Until, of course, more people pile into the top 5%, and then I'm going to have to make another updated version. Now, currently, there are 67,000 players, and if you want to be the top 5%, you are going to need to be 3,371 or higher. So that is the cutoff right now, courtesy of the Dragon JC in my Discord. If you want to be kept up to date, join my Discord. The Dragon JC is always there updating us on what we need to get next. I also want to add one more thing. In my opinion, this event is not luck based. I ran the route over and over and I've got the same results whether or not I got a lot of abilities or I didn't. The main thing about this event is Nitros management, which I will teach you in this video. Now you always have to remember to ram at the start. Wally is a speedster, so you get a nice little speed boost if you ram somebody. On this corner, we want to try to drift 3 times. If you drift twice, it's okay, but 3 times is go. Then you want to use your nitros after that third. Now we're about to get to a section where I'm about to run out of nitros. You're going to see it at the top. Here is a tip for you guys. If you run out of nitros, jump right as your nitros is running out and you will not lose speed. That's kind of a little trick that nobody really talks about, but I will jump this and I didn't lose speed on that jump. Now, even if you're jumping to the ground, it's still better that you jump right after your nitros runs out. It's way better. So now what we're going to focus on is nitros management. So we want to make sure that we are holding our abilities. We're not spamming. We're holding our abilities. We're going to go on this pad because as a speedster, it gives us bonus nitros, and we're going to hug that left side of that wall so we can keep a straight line going this way. Now this part is extremely important. If you do not have an item, you need to go to the right. Grab that box. Sometimes you won't get a nitros ability, but the next box on the left, you will. If you have an item, go ahead and do what I'm about to do and take the airflow up. The airflow is what's going to have you shave off time. So I already have an item to get through this long section. So even if I didn't pick up a Wally ability right here, I will still be able to manage myself and jet through this entire shortcut and still have nitros to spare without using the Wally ability. This is why I say it's not luck based. You just have to learn how to manage your nitros. So this is why I always have one in the bank. So as you see, luckily I'm getting a boost, so I'm just chilling, but I would drift that entire section if I didn't have the boost. So we have nitros. We're going to continue to take shortcut. Take every single shortcut. You need to. Every single shortcut. You have to go through the grass. As I said, I'm managing my nitros by drifting left and right, which is allowing me to make it all the way to the shortcut and use my boost. I'm then still using my nitros this entire way because I'm drifting. Now we're going to just go ahead and go on the rail. I didn't actually need to jump, but it's neither here nor there. Hopefully we get a speed item. So we have a speed item. Now, I'm about to run out of nitros. If you are in this position and you don't have an item, just drift. Bam, 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 get yourself back in the game. I have an item, so I'm about to use it. But as you see, let's just say I didn't use it and I just wasted it, I guess. Then I would just be out of an item. So be careful about that. All right, now you see I don't have an ability, right? So what if I took this airflow and I didn't have an ability? I'm screwed. But as you see, I'm going to go this way because it gives us 2 chances to get an ability, whether it's Wally or nitros. I use the Wally ability and I pick up a cloak. Imagine I took that jump without an ability and I picked up a cloak. My run's doomed. I'd have no nitros. I'd have to drift this entire section, which is incredibly difficult because it's so bumpy. Again, I have nitros, so I'm going to take this shortcut. You don't really have to drift it if you want top 5%, but you are going to have to drift it if you want more. So I ran out of an item, but I'm still managing my boost. I don't really need to have an item. This is why managing your nitros is much more important than getting the right items. And I'm able to clear it out right here. And as I said before, if you are looking for the top 100 players or the top 200 players, you are going to have to get lucky at certain spots. I'm not going to lie to you. But if you just want to enter and breach that top 5%, I promise you, you do not need luck. You just need to manage your nitros more. The best way to practice this in between tries is to go to local play, select the Jungle Book map. It's the second map of the Jungle Book. Take all the bots off. Make sure you select the speed as faster. You could play any character, but I highly recommend picking Meg. She's more similar to Wally than any other character is, and just try to do your best to run that map and get a better time. That will be the best way to practice it so you can be ready for it. Remember, I do character guides just like this one for every single character that drops. So if you want to make sure you get that top 5%, hit that subscribe button so that way you are notified. Until next time, you know what I always say. Think you guys are doing what? Often with Lofton.